First things first, welcome and or welcome back to the channel. My name is Grin, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Now that sailing is on the way into old school RuneScape, I really want to grind up my skills to fully take advantage of any new training methods that sailing could bring to the game, as well as make maxing in the future a less daunting task. Starting with a total level of 2054, I aim to get all of my skills to a base level of 92. That means I have 101 levels to gain in this series and an ending goal of total level 2155. With that said, it's time to grind, and I hope you enjoy the video. Before the grind really gets started, there is one more thing that I need to cover, and that is the fact that in all of my old school RuneScape videos on YouTube, if I get a pet from any activity I am doing, whether it be skilling or bossing, I will be giving away 25 million gold. And the only way to win that gold is to like the channel, or like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with your RSN in it. So now that that is done, let's actually get into the grind. So it has been a while since the first episode in the Preparing for Sailing has come out, and it has taken much longer than I would have liked for the second video to come out, but there are reasons for that, and I don't want it to sound like excuses or anything like that, and that's going to come at the end of the video. We'll talk about that a little bit, but I hope you can enjoy the video as it is. I wish there was more in it, but hopefully you do enjoy it and get some grinding of your own done and get some levels of your own. But with that done, let's get into it. I am starting to approach level 85 mining, which I believe is when we can one down the obelisk in Tombs of Amasket. But another thing is I have over 14,000 Stardust. So if you come to Hespori, which is in Falador right here, above the mining guild, you can trade with him for the star fragments, and I need 4 of these. And then it also costs 2,000 to get the ring, so I might as well get it, despite the fact that I don't think I'm ever going to use it. But then you can do this cool thing. I think you just use it on it, and you can recolor the Prospector outfit, and it looks fantastic, at least in my opinion, with the recolor. I'm not quite sure exactly what it did to the helmet, because it was already kind of yellow, I believe, but I could be wrong. So now it's golden, and wait, what the, okay, for some reason I didn't see the pants right away, and it looks so cool. It doesn't really match the defense cape anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and change what I use. I'm probably gonna use the prayer cape now, but I think it looks great, so I'm gonna put this in the bank, get it nice and organized, and go back to mining. So I think that the 2 skill capes that look the best that I have are the prayer cape and the attack cape. I personally am a fan of the attack cape because the red kind of matches the dragon pickaxe, as well as I usually have like the hell poppy behind me. So it's a nice little bit of red to add to the gold. And I think that the gold is a little bit more predominant than on the prayer cape. It just kind of pops a little bit more. So I think I'm going to rock with this one, but let me know your guys' opinion in the comments down below. So I've decided that while I'm still mining stars, trying to get more mining XP, it only makes good sense to go ahead and do some tree runs. I would do herb runs, but they don't give you much XP. They just give you money, which, I mean, money is always nice. But the tree runs, like fruit trees and like normal trees, I'm going to do magic trees. They give you way more XP. So I've got myself set up to go ahead and do a fruit tree run. So I think this is the inventory I'm using for right now. Some of it may change. But then I'll show you the inventory I use for the normal tree run as well when I get there. Oh yeah, one more thing. So I have 90 papaya fruits because it needs 15 papayas to ensure the safe health of each palm tree. So this way I can make sure that none of these 6 palm trees will die. It is more expensive. I think it near doubles the cost of it to make sure that none of them die, but when you're spending money, especially when it comes to like magic trees and stuff later on, although it's way more expensive to ensure their health, it might pay out in the long run to, you know, get the XP and to not end up wasting money on saplings. So gonna go ahead and ensure all of the trees grow to their full health. I just finished up the fruit tree run and I'm going to go ahead and do the magic tree run. So this one is going to be 6 saplings as well, but it takes 25 coconuts per magic sapling to ensure that they grow to full health. So I'm going to add in just so we can see how much. So for one run, it is 760k roughly, and you get near 14k XP per plant. So this is going to come out to just under 84k XP once they've all grown, and I've checked the health on all of them. So it's roughly 80 or 800k or near it to get 80-ish k farming XP. So it's very expensive, but it's also very fast. You can do it twice a day because they grow in 8 hours, but I may only do it once a day. We'll see. Just got the first farming level already because I believe I only had like 80k-ish farming XP until level 88. And I hadn't done them in a while, so I had full health trees just sitting there. So I'm going to get actually quite a lot of XP just from going and doing this first run here. I've already gotten 90k XP. It says 436k XP an hour, which if you were able to do this for a full hour, it would actually be much, much higher than that. But, you know, it's taking me some time, plus the trees have to grow. But wow, it is going to be fantastic. You know, roughly one trip is, you know, 84-ish K XP from magic trees, and then also 60k from the palm trees. So for one trip, that's 140k XP, tons of XP. Another thing that's going to help pitch in a lot of farming XP is that you can do Hespori runs like every 2 days. You just come in here and kill Hespori. Maybe I should show the collection log for Hespori. It's okay, green log, because the seeds, you know, you're just gonna get these. But then apparently I've gotten a bottomless compost bucket. I didn't know. I don't remember getting it at the very least. But I did get 3 Hespori seeds just from those 2 tree runs. So, you know, you're gonna get those, and you can just keep doing them every 2 days, and it gives you almost 13k XP. So it's free, you know, at that point. So might as well do it. And now for just shy of a minute and a half of work, I'm going to clear the Hespori and we'll get the XP drop wherever it is. Yeah, 12.6k. Lots of experience. All I got was that with 2 Atlas seeds, not Atlas seeds, and a torsal seed. And I believe that putting this, this patch won't benefit from that kind of treatment. So that's all you have to do. You plant it and you leave. It was not my original plan to go ahead and get cooking from 90 to 92, but it was a lot harder on vacation than I thought it would be to be able to look at the OSRS portal and try to hop around on mobile to the stars and all of that stuff, which is, you know, with moving around and doing things because you're on vacation, it was harder than I expected it to be. So I did decide to do some cooking instead because I could just hop on anytime and just grab some fish or some sharks out of the bank, throw them on the fire, or the range, I guess in this case, cook them up, and I managed to get level 91 and 92 cooking, you know, now. With this last stack of Dark Essence fragments, I'll get 84 runecrafting, and it'll be the first level I've gotten after vacation back home, actually at the computer. Very happy to be back and to be able to grind now that I'm not sick, although I was actually apparently never sick, I guess, because it was just the dog allergy, as I mentioned before. But I think I'm going to try and get 87 mining and then 89 farming. This should really just be one more farm run, I believe, if I do everything, including the Hespori seed I have planted. And after that, I'm probably going to finish out the video with the bossing portion. Not as many levels as I wanted to get in this video, and we'll go ahead and get the runecrafting one now, right? Yeah, 84. But this means we are 1 level away from being able to make the whatever the biggest rune crafting pouch is, and then I'll probably do some Guardians of the Rift. I don't know if Guardians of the Rift is more profitable than just doing this. I mean, you can tell me in the comments below, but it's kind of sad. I think maybe because of leagues, these are down a few more GP than they already normally are. So this stack of almost 17,000 is only worth about 3.3 mil. But not as many levels as I wanted to get because the vacation was just a complete mess. It was fun, but a mess at the same time. But I'm glad to be home and grinding. So I had a little time to AFK some skills on my second monitor, but not quite time to do like a voice recording or anything like that. So I decided to go with the skill I wasn't quite close to getting a level in, which was fishing. It's pretty AFK. It's decent-ish XP. And I've, gotten fairly close to getting a fishing level, but I did get my first lamp in a long time, and I'm probably going to put it into agility. I mean, everybody likes putting in agility. I think that's what I'll do. 820 XP. But now that I have a little bit of time to record some things, I'm going to go and finish getting this mining level and then also that farming level I talked about in the previous recording. And I apologize for you might be able to hear it, but I am actually getting sick now, which is a bit unfortunate, but gonna keep grinding. Level 87 mining, so that's another level, and I am actually just collecting all of the Stardust because I'm probably just gonna do this until 92. It's just really AFK and enjoyable, to be honest, and then I'll go to the shop where you can spend the Stardust and find out how much money I've actually kind of made doing this. I don't think it'll be a lot, but I think it will be a little interesting, as well as I'm going to try to keep all of the gems I get from the gem bag so that I can also find out how much money we made from that part of the star mining. So I'm not quite done the tree run yet, but when I check the health of this palm tree, I will get 89 farming, which means we only have 3 levels to go until this one's at 92, which will be super nice to have another one locked out. Won't happen in this video, of course, but I would say probably in the next one, as long as I just keep staying on top of the tree runs themselves. 89 farming coming in. I believe I'm just 2 fish away, 1 more, and okay, I got the least XP fish I could. There we go. That is 86 fishing, first fishing level of the series, and actually only 6 more to go until it's capped out at 92, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty AFK, and I haven't really been paying too much attention. It's still 45k XP, so just going to keep doing this for a little while. I might switch off with some mining as well, but just going to keep grinding. All right, 88 mining coming in. I again apologize for how long this video is going to take to come out. Oh wow, that's annoying that Star still had 2 stages left, but I have been sick for almost 30 days now, and it is torture. I'm still grinding. It's just having the voice to actually record things is a little tough, and I need to do some recording for other clips that aren't like live for recording. So I kind of want to wait till my voice is a little bit better to do those things, but level 88 mining coming in, probably going to keep mining some stars, and yeah, that's the plan. Level 89 mining, finally coming in, starting to feel a little bit better now. Turns out I ended up getting tonsillitis, and they mistook it for strep throat at first, so I was given the wrong antibiotic for it, but now that I've gotten the right thing, and it's been a few days since, I'm starting to clear up, but once we get to 90 mining, I'll be able to mine the highest tier of star, which is tier 9. The XP rates don't change or anything, so I'm not quite sure what the point is other than more AFK time. But yeah, just going to keep on mining. Level 90 mining coming on through, which means I can now mine the highest level of crashed star, and I believe also mine amethyst. Maybe I'm wrong and it's not 90. Maybe I can already mine amethyst and I'm just dumb. Oh, it's 92. All right, 91 mining coming in, which means there is just 1 more level of mining left until this skill is locked out in the series. That will put it at 92 and just 614,000 XP to go. It's about 21, 22 hours, depending on how bad I am at AFKing it, maybe even 23 hours. Depends on how little attention I pay to it doing the crashed star mining. But up to 83,000 Stardust, and when I get to 92, I'm going to go and buy everything I can with the Stardust and find out how much money was made. All right, it's done. 92 mining. I'm glad to have this one done. It was taking a ton of time because mining is just such a slow skill. Obviously, I still have so much more to go because 92 is only halfway to 99, as we know. But that means, as for the purposes of this series, I am done mining. I am very glad to be done that. But now we can mine amethyst, which might be something I explore later on when I go for max. Maybe make a little money. I might not. It depends on how AFK it is versus these stars. But I have 102k Stardust. I actually don't know how much this exactly is. It is 102,063 Stardust. So this high alch value, obviously you would never alch these. It's stupid. It's only 30 each. But if you go to Desuri's Star Shop, I'm not quite sure how to say the name, you can turn these Stardust into soft clay packs or bags full of gems, and I'm still mining. I do believe the soft clay packs are just barely, ever so slightly value-wise better than the bag full of gems. So I'm probably gonna go turn those in and find out how much money we made from the Stardust and getting all the way to 92 mining. Jusuri is, I don't know how to say that, is located in Falador at the mining guild right here. So press trade on him, and the value of a bag of gems is 300 Stardust, and the value of soft clay is 150. On the wiki, it shows that the average pack of soft clay is worth 10,900 GP right now, and the average bag for the average price of the bag full of gems is 21,656. So since these cost twice as much as the soft clay packs, if we buy these, we should end up with just, maybe 300-ish, 200-ish GP more per buying 2 packs of these versus 1 bag of these. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do and sell it all off. So I decided to take all of the gems I had in my bank, which isn't 100% accurate because I may have had a couple of them in the bank when I started mining, but I know I had hardly any. So I'm just going to go ahead and include those in the price check. But with that 102,000 Stardust, I was able to get 68,000 soft clay. And so once I go ahead and collect everything from selling all those off, I'll have made, just about 7.5 mil, which when you count in the amount of hours it took is absolutely terrible GP per hour. Might be some of the slowest, but it is nice to at least make some kind of money. I am working on buying up stuff to work on some herblore training, but I'll talk about that more in the next video. But I just have a couple things to say before I let you guys go. One more thing before that, I did get a genie lamp, which I forgot about. It was the only one I got, and I actually got it way towards the end of the 92 mining grind. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on agility. That is 820 XP, less than a Prifdinus rooftop lap, but still worth it. Like I said earlier, I'm sorry that this video took so long to come out and to make, despite the fact that there's not really a ton in it. But I went on a 2-week vacation with my wife to see her family because we do not live in the same state as her family. And then after that, I got very sick, and that sickness persisted. I was sick for 2 months straight, which is very unfortunate. I had a really bad tonsillitis, which took medication and a few doctor's visits to get to go away, as well as we had an unfortunate death in the family, which I know is probably more information than you really need and probably more than I should share. But I hate making excuses, but I finally feel like I am ready to come back and start making videos and dedicate more time to this like I was before. I mean, although it's not a lot of time over the course of a few months, getting even to 92 mining is a fair bit of time, at least the way I was doing it. It's not quite the most efficient way to do it. But it was the easiest way, probably the most enjoyable way I was able to do it for myself at the time. But yeah, so in this video, I did manage to get a grand total of 13 levels, 2 cooking levels, 2 farming levels, 1 rune crafting level, and 8 mining levels. So 13 levels, taking us from 2,081 total level to 2,084 total level. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.